Alright, got a Curse Seed submission here today. And basically says that they couldn't find an answer for Seraph. So, Salailvin, I'm sure I said that perfectly, is the submitter here. And, yeah, Penumbra, Drag, not a great combo. But, Penumbra's been okay for me lately. He likes Savagery, for sure. The combo probably likes Savagery, and I like Savagery in general, but yeah, I mean, Drag Secondary for sure sucks. It has to be among the worst secondaries in the game. Probably Pyreborn Exiled is worst, I would say, but we're splitting hairs at that point. So yeah, it looks like they probably made it to Seraph, I'm guessing, by that score and by the description that they couldn't find an answer to it. So let's give it a shot here. Alright. We got Seraph Dominion. So answers in this combo would be, you're looking for answers to the corruption primarily, so damage shield's always potentially good if you can get a lot of it. Other than that, daze is really good. There are a few ways, drip fall or can't remember the name, but that 3-cost melting remnant card can apply daze, and also resin removal would be a big one. So that's the main threat to answer there, and then the other ones would be just, this combo lacks backline clear or AoE, so it can struggle to kill the Scourge Shufflers in some cases. So that's what we're going to be on the lookout for during a lot of this. Oh, okay, well this is interesting. So the new update just dropped at my time of playing this. Obviously the submitter submitted this before the update, so we're not facing the same Ring 3 boss as them. I hope the rest of the seed is the same. Hopefully it didn't just completely change all the RNG of the seed. I guess we'll know at the end. So this may not be that useful of a cursed seed if it did indeed change all of the RNG. Hopefully it just changed the the variant of the boss that we're fighting here. We're still fighting Kale though, so we're not getting the alternate Ring 6 boss. It's really interesting that it's giving us the different boss here on Ring 3 though. Because, yeah, when they submitted this, I think it was Sunday or Monday, the update only came out today, which is Wednesday. Or Thursday, I can't remember. What is it, Wednesday right now? Yeah, it's Wednesday. And the update literally came out today, so there's no way that they face the Flesh Weaver. That'll be interesting. I've been still testing as a beta tester, and I gotta say the Flesh Weaver is definitely harder, in my opinion, than Archeon, pretty much across the board, so we'll see. But yeah, I like the starters here to some degree. I like making Morsel, the allied constructs, alright. I don't love the draft, but we'll see. Okay. Well, this sucks. I definitely would have preferred Gorge. Gorge Penumbra, I think, is significantly better than the other paths. Monstrous does not do enough damage, unfortunately. Especially to justify the gigantic size of it. When to put it in perspective, he literally doesn't kill any of the Ring 1 tanks. So, you're basically just... Yeah, I don't like him that much. But Architect I don't love that much either. I guess we could see... If we plan on hitting a lot of Remnant banners, Architect could be better. Something to think about. I don't know though, we might just need the front loaded damage. I mean, we are against Spike's Kale. Yeah. Well, Architect mainly, I would really have to commit to hitting Remnant banners or else there's really no reason to take it. It doesn't work that well as a number unit, in my opinion. You don't really want a wide floor. An Allied Construct is not necessarily that good of a tank. The Umbra banner becomes more enticing here too because we don't have Gorge Penumbra. We have extra morsel starter cards, and it would be nice to have kind of a third floor here that I can put. I'll probably have more morsels than I know what to do with, and putting them to another floor, another Gorger would be nice. I think I'll do Monstrous, and we don't really know what we'll hit here. My starter cards are strong enough that I don't need to hit the steel. And with Drake's secondary, the Remnant banners I think are significantly worse than they normally would be. And Umbra banner might be better. We don't have a good Merchant of Magic card though right now, so we really need to hit a useful card there to want to go to the Magic. So that's why I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but we'll see. I don't think there are great rooms in this combo. Well, I don't know. The space would be nice, I guess, in some cases. But Manifold Mirror makes me want to go here, which I don't know that I want to do here. There's a lot of good consumables. I mean, both of these do nothing for me right now, which kind of sucks, but I suppose I'll just take the consumable. There's a lot of good consumables in this combo, so it's likely to be good. So this is a little awkward. I mean, this is another one where it's like Penumbra. It'd be nice to get him some kills for the Pyre of Savagery, but at what cost, He can't really get kills cleanly here. Even if I go like Steward on the bottom. Yeah, I think we just got to put him bottom. He'll just have to do the damage. And I probably want to go mid with the Construct, I'm thinking, because otherwise the healers will just be unchecked. It's weird, but I think it makes sense. The other thing I could have done is go Allied Construct bottom and then Penumbra top. It's just it depends on who I want to actually stack the damage on. And I don't know. I think maybe Allied Construct. Plus, the higher I go with the Allied Construct, the better I can prepare for the boss. So this definitely goes here. I think we could do that as well and just block with this. This we have no space for. Not having space for your stewards is pretty much part of the course for this combo. Alright, we'll feed you. And trying to think what else. Kind of want to put this here, that way he can get some kills. I think it's fine. It just sucks that these don't immediately burn out, but I definitely want to kill that thing up there, so we'll do that. I think this is fine. If I can spread some slays between these units, because I don't know long term if I'm actually going to use Allied Construct or not. Okay, I do want to throw definitely a lifesteal there. And no space for even the spear stewards. Alright, this is fine. We'll go like that. Some extra damage. I could do this just to soak up that hit. Do that. And we got ourselves a kill. Do that for good measure. Okay. Okay, definitely good stuff here. I could see reasons for any of these. Backline clear is hard to come by in this combo, and Mind Collapse is a decent one at that, but also we have the Wing Clippings, and both of these work with that. I think between the two, though, I'd definitely take the Prismal Dust. That's just absolutely going to be more value. I would say Prismal Dust is one of the best cards in Monster Train 2, to be honest. Whereas Space Prism suffers because it can't be played in deployment phase. So yeah, I think that's pretty clearly it's just Prismal Dust. Plus it gives us a reason to go to that Merchant of Magic, which is something I still probably want to do. Okay. Well, I would say this. These two cards here definitely make Merchant, or the Remnant banners more takeable. This is a problem with Remnant secondary with Drag, as you often can't make use of a lot of those banners, but with a Molded I certainly could. With the Drippings I could as well. Molded probably more so. Molten Encasement does not help me against these bosses. It's not going to help me against Spikes, it's not going to help me against Corruption, so that's off the table. Molded, I think, it comes with an Ember, which sucks, but I like it because now even like Permafrost becomes a good upgrade, Holdover becomes a good upgrade. I like Molded here. I think I still want to go over here, though, to the Merchant of Magic. I think most likely what we want to do is Magic here, Steel there. So we can get Steel upgrades here. I'll have a chance for a Remnant banner. Ideally, we can get like a... Probably a Wickless Baron is pretty good. Paraffin Enforcer could work too, if I can get some Burnout Extension on top of this Molded. But yeah, we'll go to the right for now. We got more reasons to go over here, I think. I don't know. I mean... Allied Construct has a lot of upgrades that would be good for it. I just don't really like to game plan around an Allied Construct. I don't think it's a great unit in Monster Train 2. It's just a unit like this at the front line is very hard to support. Obviously there's ways I could do it, but I don't know. I need like a real self-sustaining unit. Like a Shadow Eater, by the way, would be an amazing unit for me to pick up. I think it counts those kills as slays too. So I think there's so many good Umbra units right now that I could get. Shadow Eater. Either of the Crucibles would be good. I wouldn't mind a Morsel Maker and a Morsel Mastery either. So like literally everything is good here. Let's do it. Alright, remove Consume. I mean, I kind of defeats the purpose of this, but I can't imagine I would not take it. Alright, Shadow Siege was not on my bingo card here. There are worlds where it's takeable. I mean, let's put it this way, with a Trample Penumbra, I have to take one pip eventually. I have to take a pip upgrade eventually. And if I'm going to take an Ember upgrade and a pip upgrade, I could technically play this. It would just take all of my deployment Ember, which sucks, but that is definitely some front-loaded damage. Also, for already planning on hitting a Merchant of Steel, there's always a chance that you just get a Smidge Stone on it. The problem is that doesn't even necessarily help me that much because pip is not necessarily the issue here. Obviously, it's a great upgrade on it, but I don't know. Crucible Collector is a safe pick, but I feel like there's potentially so much upside with the Shadow Siege. Definitely a unit that uses the Prismal Dust and all that pretty well. I really wish it had trample by default. I tend to think maybe the Shadow Siege works here. I mean, how many steals am I hitting? So I'm hitting 1 steal here, for sure. This steal is not great, but it's not unhittable. This magic definitely looks better to me, though. This steal's pretty bad. I wouldn't want to give up Imperial Well. Final one's really good, but by that point, I can't wait that long for a Smidge Stone, right? So I'm just trying to think what my likelihood of finding Smidge Stone is. It's basically just a 50% relevantly, because I'm hitting this. If I take it and I hit this steal, I'm not hitting another one for quite some time. Probably here, if I even do hit this. I almost don't want to plan on hitting this. So realistically, I got a 50-50 that I can that I can even play this card until ring 6 or until ring 7, because obviously I need both of an Ember upgrade and a whatchamacallit, an Ember upgrade and a Pip upgrade if I'm not going to hit Smidge Stone. Is it still worth it over the Collector? Because the Collector is good. I think we take Collector. Pains me to not take the Shadow Siege there, honestly, but what are you going to do? Now, since I am probably going to hit this later magic here, I should hold out for the guaranteed -2 on it. Or alternatively, I could just reroll now for a ton of gold and get it. But I think I want to hold that gold for sure. There's nothing really worth intrinsicing here. I wouldn't mind making that 0, I guess. But I'm going to hold the rest of this gold for the upcoming steel or arms. I don't know for sure what I'm doing. I guess we'll see. Honestly, it's looking like maybe arms would be better right now. I don't know. Okay, you can get kills now. And then you can get the other kills and you can go up here. I definitely got to get rid of these. Let's see if we're getting any lifesteal. We are. Okay, you can have the lifesteal. And for now, I'm going to focus on the Allied Construct. I could put this here just to get it out of the deck. Alright, that's a kill there, so I can block this and just do this. Yeah, we'll just do the same thing. Block. Block. Just take the lifesteal here, I suppose. Do that, and just do that. Alright, got the kill. $69. Ooh, good cards. So Perils is dependent on me hitting, is dependent on the rate of magics that I'm hitting. So right now, This magic doesn't look like a great node to me. Like the money, sure, but the Umbra Banner at this point is not super enticing to me because I'm out of space. And because of the Trample Penumbra, even like a Shadow Eater is hard for me to fit at this point. I basically have to cut one of my current units for that, which is not... I mean, honestly, I would for a Shadow Eater because it is that good, but it's awkward. And I suppose, I don't know. Giving up a Trinkets and an Alcove and health is tough. So probably not hitting that. This one is hittable. This one's pretty bad. So like, Perils is not looking great to me. Obviously it can be good with if I still high roll the holdover, but then I still need to hit like Void Binding or Furnace Tap for it to really make sense here. I don't love it still. I think another Prismal Dust could be good. Then we still make use of the Wing Clippings. And Tumber Assault we could also take since we do have the aforementioned problem of backline clear. And it would give me extra morsels, which right now I could use. I think we could take it, honestly, because I already got the one Prismal Dust. It's probably getting duped. We got one dupe. 2, 3, so a pretty standard amount of dupes, decent amount I should say, and I probably don't need that as much as I need this. Even though it's not a great solution to backline clear, I'm going to need some. So, let's take that. Okay, definitely not taking the draft, obviously. Could see skipping these. I don't know that they're helping the stick that much. I know I have them molded, but right now it's not serving a gigantic purpose. Yeah, I don't really know what it does. I mean, I guess, what's the steel situation like again? So we got this I could hit this. Beyond that, we're not hitting that one most likely. And only the final one. This one's pretty bad. So like, I may have to hit this upcoming steel because we're not going to hit any other steels till ring 8. If that's the case, I guess we're hitting a remnant unit here. So having one of these could help if it's like Paraffin Enforcer specifically. Doesn't really help the rest of them that much. Maybe the Lady of the House. If I take Drippings, I at least get some potential value out of Wing Clippings. But it's just not that good at scaling. But it would make the drafts potentially better. But do we even care about that? I don't know. I think we could take it speculatively. So yeah, I kind of feel we gotta go to the right. I mean, I really do need some upgrades. Like, Alloy could use Quick or Multi-Strike. Crucible Collector could use Titanite, Large Stone mainly. Either of them could use Smidge Stone. They'll be really sad if I see that, having not taken the Shadow Siege. But, you know, it is what it is. Those are the main upgrades that would be good. That's a pretty good spread. Whereas if I go left, mainly I'm just looking for the Gorge equipment, which would be amazing. Remnant Banner's awkward too. Like, where do I fit it? I don't know. Is there a complete brick over here though? Like, I could get, like, if I brick this unit and I'm offered like Dualism and Endless, that's bad. I still don't know that some of these upgrades are all that good. Whereas like the equipment kind of already covers a lot of the upgrades I could find. You know, I could find Quick, but also I could find Multi-Strike. I could find all of them just the same at arms, less likelihood, but There's a lot of good rooms. I think maybe I do like going left here. I really don't technically need any more banner units because I already have 3 floors, even if they're not ideal. It'd be nice to get them some upgrades, but I think the left is better here. I think there's more expected value. Alright, well, obviously we're taking Glutton's Maw. It's literally the best thing I could find. We'll take that first. And nice thing about that is if I want, I can actually put it on like an alloy and put it behind the Crucible Collector in some cases. If I am gonna, because I eventually have to take at least 1 pip upgrade like we said, if we're gonna go full trample, which I imagine we would want to. You know, I usually don't like the Memories of the Melted, but I think it might make sense in this deck. I believe it works with morsels, so I can get like endless making of a morsel, which I think could be good. I don't need to buy it right now. Let's check this first. Huh. This is like the most annoying event that I know I probably should do. I mean, yeah, just triple stack the Prismal Dust. Honestly, maybe I could say -4 is better. I mean, if I'm going to have to spend 1 upgrade on Pip, almost certainly, then I won't have that much Ember, 4 at best, and it already has to be played for 3 Ember to have triple stack outdo this, and 2 it matches, 1 or 0 this wins. -4 wins, so I think I like the -4 here. Just put that there. So we have less reason to hit Merchant of Magic now as well, which might be okay. We don't have to hit that later Merchant of Magic if we don't want to. So we're obviously not going to re-roll here. I definitely want to deploy this. That's a very important card to deploy. The remaining question is, do I want this? I think I do. I think I can oddly make it work. Alright, so we got the new boss. I don't have a whole lot of experience with this. I haven't done a lot of testing, but in my experience, he's definitely harder than, what's his name? So basically what happens is he has a ton of stats. You'll see, it's like, he basically comes in with Kale level stats, and you have to hit him, but hitting him makes these things come out which hurt you and then apply corruption. He's just way harder than Arcane, which is fine. You know, more difficulty is welcome to some degree here. I think we still go 3 floors set up here, and you know, against this boss, I think I actually should focus Crucible Collector. So we're gonna give this to him, but do it like this, I think. Alright, we're already getting shafted by this stupid card, but that's okay. We got something here. See, look at this, 25, and he's just dying if I don't do this. Insane how hard this boss is, but yeah. We'll just sacrifice that, so we at least hit him twice here, then we already start the corruption. I mean, not only that, we actually don't hit him twice. I lied, because he immediately, so he does it on revenge, so he immediately spawns the unit in front of him. It's just so brutal. But yeah, we want to, man, this guy, I think we can protect him with that. 23. We want to play these. I'm going to give you this. We'll do that. I don't mind just throwing this away. We'll do that. If we don't hit him, though, he's going to have all of those stats for Relentless, which is even more just ridiculous. It's like the revenge goes away once the Relentless starts. Like, I don't know. I feel like this guy's a bit overtuned, but Maybe that's just me. I also don't have to gorge a morsel with Crucible Collector. I might just have him eat one of these for now. Because I do need to make sure this guy's fueled. So, yeah, we can put it in front. It takes the hit, then it eats. Let's get rid of that. Look at that, he's almost dying at 37 health. It's so ridiculous. I'm gonna put this one here, actually. Put that there. I need to get rid of that. I'm still not hitting this guy, by the way. And maybe I could have done this better by not putting Penumbra at the bottom. I could have thought that out a little bit more, but it is what it is. There's no way I can keep him alive. And he's not going to have any fuel, so I may have to just at least kill one of these with that. There's so little chance. I mean, I could maybe keep him alive if I get multi, or if I get lifesteal. I should have thought about maybe just not using it. Alright, this thing came way too late, but you know what? I think we win here because this thing, I can just make him endless, and at the stats he's at, we should be fine there. So let's do that. Letting this guy die is fine. We'll just kill that with that. And get rid of that. So like I said, his revenge goes away, so because we never hit him more than once, he's locked in at 23 attack. 23 attack, folks. I'm sure there's some instances where Siphon, what's his name, can do better, but not usually. I think we're going to kill the boss here fine, so I'm just going to eat this. This is why I focused on this guy, though, by the way. You know, he still nearly dies. You have 14, so I'll give you the kill there. Try to get some value out of Pyro Savage Reaver, wherever we can. Almost certainly taking Shroud Spike here. Resonant Blades is interesting. Definitely has some reasons to be existing, but not currently. I think this Shroud Spike just can't be beat. And I'll start with an Ember F. Oh. It really wants me to take Shadow Siege. I just don't see it working. Especially with not hitting any Merchant of Steels. Paraffin Enforcer is worth considering. That would move me toward taking a Pip upgrade before an Ember upgrade, but I feel like Ember upgrade right now is just better. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's too late to be thinking about Paraffin Enforcer, but am I going to have enough damage with what I have? I feel like I will. Glutton's Maw will eventually be going on Allied Construct instead of the Crucible Collector. I could also technically put it on Gorge Penumbra. Right now it wouldn't make sense because I'm going to be at 5 pip and I'm probably taking an Ember upgrade, but yeah, I don't think we need these. I think I'm actually set as it is. I also just don't have to care about Penumbra because Penumbra sucks when it's not Gorge Penumbra. And even now Gorge Penumbra would suck because I just can't support 3 different Gorgers. For sure we gotta go to the right though. Just need that value. Okay, Waxier's nothing. Teeth of Gold's not so good, but we might take it here. I could actually see it making sense. Then Ember Staff is always fine, but it's not that good when you get Entropic Crystals, I'll put it that way. So I don't actually think you even take it when you get Entropic Crystals, it's just kind of bad. Yuck. We do technically get the option to Flux Glutton. I didn't want to have to be faced with this choice. The nice thing about this choice is that I could technically choose to not have to take a pip upgrade, which right now would be pretty nice. I would love to take either a draw or an ember upgrade as my final upgrade. I really would. And it makes the glutton maw better. A draw upgrade makes the glutton maw better. Or an ember if I want to dupe it. Honestly, I am kind of thinking about just going glutton here. The stats that Monstrous gives are such crap. And then I don't want to take a pip upgrade. So yeah, we'll flex it. It does give us an immediate downgrade, but we'll see. Ooh, nice, Richie. Richie Rich. I'm almost certainly taking that large mystery box. Unless we think I need the Jack in the Box. There's not much upside with the Jack in the Box. What about the small gift box? Small gift box, I could go Shroud Spike and Prismal Dust. Oh, I am kind of liking that team. I'm kind of liking that team because the only problem is that there's 2 cards I want in here. I don't know, is it that good? My thought is I put Prismal Dust and Shroud Spike in, and then I already have the wing clippings, and maybe eventually I can consume remove it, but it's giving me a 50% chance to basically dupe those cards, and then I can dupe the card anyway. And then I'm getting so many of these Prismal Dusts and so many of these Shroud Spikes. I feel like the upside's too much to ignore here. I usually just would take large mystery box, but this is too good of a play. The only downside is it is adding other crap to the deck, but I think that's okay. I think we could just put a Making of a Morsel with it. That way I have something to hit Shroud Spike with. So yeah, let's do that, that, and that. Now we got a good dupe. And yeah, things are looking good. And we'll just take this, because this is really good with the Shroud Spike. And I got enough money here that if I don't care... trinkets? Yeah, let's hold the money. I was going to remove a steward, but if I'm hitting another trinkets, no way. I do need this money. This is a bit tough, though. We'll make it work, though. I need to go... So it's that boss. We're going to go you bottom. You there. I think I go here. Do I? This is probably better. The thing is, yeah, I think this is better. Give you that for now. I could do this to kill one of them. I think I'd rather just do that for now. Get my slays on the units that I care about. Eat that. I do need to keep him field as well, though. Yeah, let's just do like this. I don't really want this card. Darn it. I should have just skipped that draft, whatever it was. Okay, this is good. We can go endless here, I suppose. I don't need to actually play this. I don't know that it's helping me. This is kind of a brick as well, but... Alright, where's this going? Is it going here? I think it's going here. Yeah, so now you're able to clean everything up. And might as well start stacking this guy. I can also just have this die. Have these. Here, let's do this. Still got some fuel if I need it. I don't think anything's going to reach that, though, realistically. Just get these out while I can. Probably should have put the draft there. Could have eaten up more, but that's okay. Get this guy so I can clean up that other group. Ah, he doesn't die. That's pretty rough. Oh, at least he got brought back down here, but yeah, it's still pretty rough. These things have haste, so maybe I don't care about that one so much. Just kill one of them then. I mean, there's no way I can keep that guy alive, huh? Alright, lifesteal there's great. Just have this guy eat then. Yeah, we can have this guy finish things off, I think. Alright, looking good. We've got a nice... Prism Retrieval's also another way you could technically play Shadow Siege, but not when you're running Dregs. It's another downside of Dregs, one of the many. Cannibalize is... honestly, maybe takeable with Dregs. Maybe that's an upside of the Dregs. Hey, the glass is 10% full here. I think I don't mind the Cannibalize. Ember Cache could also be technically good with the wing clippings. It's actually really good with it. I might just take that. Not a whole lot of downside there, I don't think. I think I'll take the Ember Cache with the Shroud Spikes. This is pretty bad into both these. It also hurts my ability to eat morsels in a lot of cases, so this is a skip, I think. And Memento Mori, as good as the animation is, there's nothing good else about this piece of crap card. Obviously, we got the right here. I don't mind Chain of Gems. Boiler Room. Now that's pretty good. Fight Club's pretty good too. Fight Club's pretty good too. Iron Tongue could be usable, but really not in this scenario, I don't think. I think I might like the Boiler Room, but I don't know. Fight Club's probably technically better. You know, once I scale, I'm good, but I might be slow to scale sometimes. Yeah, Boiler Room's just too valuable to pass up there. I think we can roll this. Flicker's Liquor. Void Fragment. Oh yeah, that's a new artifact. Definitely there's different RNG here then. Well, sorry to the submitter. I guess I didn't play it quick enough to... I have to imagine all the RNG is different because obviously they would not have seen Void Fragment here. But it's a fun run anyway. I'm still having fun with it. We'll just play it out here. Void Fragment is honestly pretty good because I got a lot of removals to make. But obviously Flicker's Liquor is amazing as well. And especially with these Dregs. I don't know, the Boiler Room, how many removals does this represent? Because I got 4 that I need to make, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 4 I need to make. Plus, I may still hit that Vortex, and then that Vortex. I think I like the Liquor more. I am the liquor. We got gold coming up, so I think we're okay to make a purge here. Let's get rid of this. It's like, I don't know, I feel like the units are okay because I got the Glutton's Maw. And yeah, we're just going to do this. We got this guy, which we technically have reasons to try to kill on top. I think we won't have a choice anyway. Mark of Invasion. We're going to put Panama top then in this fight. I want you just to clean all that up. I think we're going to go here with the Maw. Try to kill middle, I think. Nice. Start with this. Still gonna do this. I did just lose all those slays, but that's okay. You won't technically die. Let's just eat you then. Do this. I forgot that I had Flicker's Liquor. I could have done that turn a lot better probably, but whatever. Just eat that. Kind of messed that up, but whatever. Try to zero cost this first. I'm out of fuel. Alright, we got a zero costed. I think I want to just... Oh, what am I doing? Well, I can't click the card. Okay. Oh, that didn't get zero costed. Alright, whatever. I'll give up one thing here for that. We want to do that, maybe. I need to get rid of that card. I think the boiler room here makes sense. You know what? Yeah, let's do it here. I don't want to redraw it, but I also don't actually want to make this endless, I think. I'd rather find my other cards. Alright, 150 should be able to clean that up. Sorry, multitasking right now. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Alright, so. Suppose it doesn't necessarily matter the order here. I want the energy next turn. So we'll put these here. I'm just going to put these all here. This guy can get a lot of slays. And we might as well give him the business here. As long as this doesn't... Actually, that would steal a kill, so I don't want to do that. As fun as that would be, every little damage matters. Gem Trove, probably worth taking, especially with the Flicker's Liquor. Okay, we technically have pretty good clear with a Teeth of Gold. I can't believe I'm saying that. Fatal Melting could also be okay. I don't know that I need these. It's like, now I'm at the point where every card I add is like not Small Gift Box, which is just a better draw, and I want to hit that as much as possible. So, I think I skipped these. I don't know. Alright, we're definitely going left here. We would love to consume remove if we can. Look at that. And I can hold it over. I gotta be honest, I don't see why I wouldn't. That's very good. We should just zero cost one of these. I think this one. I'll reroll this. I do want 10 here. And then Holy Stone or double stack. I could double stack that. Holy Stone's not so good because I want to be using my whatchamacallit, so I think double stack here is fine. This, I could add this to something I don't really want to. I guess I could do it here. Because I already got the other making of a morsels coming through. Get rid of that. I guess I can keep the memorial for now. There's just no reason I need this, right? I don't know. It still might be needed for the final boss, so I'll keep it. You never know. I may not have enough damage shield or stats still. It's a ridiculous amount of damage that he does if I can't daze him. Which is looking likely I won't be able to. 71's not going to be good enough at the bottom until I hit the card that I need to hit. I think we actually want to do this so we don't let the guy get spikes. So let's go like this, this, this. Alright, we want to put this down first because of damage shield. I guess we could do it here though. Yeah, then we can do that. I don't mind just doing that. I think here we're going to go do that. Yeah, we're just not going to play that, I suppose. I did eat that thing. Oh, I don't have any morsels this turn. Oh wait, no, I do. I was like, wait, what? Thought I guaranteed that. There we go. Perfect. We can just put this here, I guess. We can also just have this die. Just like to point out that Kale has less attack than the Ring 3 boss has. Alright, we definitely need a draw upgrade, and this is a good example of why. Alright, you're killing all them. Let's do that. And still eat one of these. I should have done this. Whatever. Yeah, this is fine. You're not killing them, huh? Now let's get rid of these. We can do that. Just gonna. That doesn't work. Let's put that there. Don't want this guy to get damage shield, so we'll put that in front. Yeah, it doesn't matter really how I do this, huh? the Ember for next turn, most likely. Still put that there. Here we go. Put the boiler room there. Oops, I should have played that first. I think I do actually want this guy to get the stats. I could have done this whole thing a bit better, but whatever. Oh, I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. Wait. Oh, that was a... I am just tripping. I guess it's not that much money even, huh? Or not that much damage, even with the Shroud Spike. And I can take the extra energy this turn. Just make sure we're finishing there. I think we really just focus on the Crucible and the Penumbra for most of this, and the alloy is just kind of there. Actually, Alright, we're killing there. I don't actually need to play these then, so I don't want to steal kills necessarily. Still ended up giving himself 24 spikes there, but we got him. Okay. Forever Consumed is a little rough here. I normally would love it here, but because I'm playing these Shroud Spikes, I don't know. I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. I could definitely thin the deck out with a Sacrificial Res, and I don't think that the Sacrificial Res interacts with Wing Clippings, which could be good. You know, then I can actually just burn out the Room card and any Blights and just extra cards, including this. So I actually do like the Sacrificial Res here. And I think we take the draw. Need to get some consistency here. And anytime we see that Empyrean Well, we snap click that route. Zone of Silence could be a good thing to pick up as well. I won't make it deployable. I most likely... Ooh, Diadem. Nice thing about the Diadem is I could put it on the Penumbra, and then I can fit a lot more food onto it. So I could just merge it with the Glutton's Maw. That does mean, though, that the Crucible Collector becomes less good / Alloy Construct. I could always just Hellvent that as well, though. I don't necessarily have to always Hellvent whatchamacallit. I think for sure we want this deployable, though. We need that hitting right out of the gate. Yeah, I don't think I need to reroll here. I think I just take this and merge it. I don't know. I don't have the Ember, though. Maybe to do that. I actually just don't think I'll reroll here. Take the Glutton extra thing. I think we still just want to... I don't know. Maybe another Glutton's Maw could be good, but... I don't know. I got this on holdover, so it's less needed to Hellvent it. I actually do wonder if maybe I just Hellvent the... Let's try to reroll here for something better than Diadem. Alright, well... That works too, I guess. So actually what I could do here is... I don't know. Maybe I still haven't, like, the non-holdover one? I don't know what's relevant here, to be honest. I think, oddly enough, boiler room, because I just need more ember. So yeah, we'll see. It is silence, guys, so we want to go bottom with this guy here. And we'll go mid here. This one, it's very important for a penumbra to have this. We'll have this and this. Unfortunately, I don't know how the ordering will work here. You know, Teeth of Gold will kill them first, piercing. I think we still do this down here. I'm going to give up a lot of stats by doing this. Can't even use that, yeah. We just do this. Because I want to get that thing killed, and yeah, it just makes sense. Can do this. Don't think we want Zone of Silence here. I think I want all of these gone. They're all dead. Let's go here. Instead of eating this, I think I'll just let that die, because I want this thing dead. Okay. Construct is not doing so hot, but that's okay. We're good. See, once we get going, we get going. Is there anything I can do to this guy? Not directly, but we'll try our best here. Alright. Did that in the wrong order. It's all good. That card is just too much fun. Like, seriously, it's just, like, way too much fun. I haven't even been using my eating here. I should probably do that. This guy does good damage. Guess I could have shot that guy. I mean, let's be honest, at this point it doesn't really matter. Alright, that's a kill. Almost there. We don't need any of these. I really don't need any more cards. Even the Crushing Demise at this point just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We got what we need. Alright. I don't even want a large stone, I don't think. Speedstone. I don't know. I don't actually want the Merchant of Steel upgrades that much. Okay. Drawing an extra card can be good. It can also be detrimental to me. But I think overall it's fine. Fully heal the champ? Sure. That'll be really good into this. Yeah, I mean, this is, my money's better spent just taking these things. I think this is overall positive, even if it will be slightly annoying. I am going to keep that endless room just in case. You never know what will happen. It's hard for me to predict without a daze how much defense I'm going to need. I might just give the large stone here so that I mean, I could reroll for Titanite, which would be nice, but this will just allow me to have the boss come up to the top floor more often, and I don't really need all the food for it necessarily. So I could get rid of a steward. That's money well spent. All the stewards are gone. Get rid of these drafts, I think. I get rid of one draft. And like I said, I don't know if I don't know. Oh yeah, we don't need this. Let's get rid of that. I don't know about the room. I'm going to keep the room for now. And we'll probably just give some health here. It's fine. Might as well give him attack as well. And Hellvent goes. Would it be weird to still do the small gift box? I think it'd be okay. Not the holdover one, though. I'm just making it so I don't bottom... I want to reduce my chances of bottom decking both of those. To bottom deck all three would be an astronomical low roll. But I definitely have to hit that card for my deck to do what it needs to do. I think we need to give ourselves some time in case we low roll, so we'll go mid there. There. Go like this. We can Zone of Silence here, I guess. We're pretty good here. We want these. Interesting, that's a bug. Because it doesn't specify morsels. Yeah, I would say based on that card text, it does not specify that you have to eat a... Yeah, it triggers Gorge and Eaten. So, it definitely should have worked there, by my understanding. Okay, we can give this one here. See, it works when the morsel gets eaten. Corruption's doing some pretty big damage on me down there. I am debating if I should replace this with Endless. I guess we'll see. I think I may need to. So I'm going to put this here. Alright, you're good. I'm actually going to put these here. There's our Endless Miner. Maybe I shouldn't have done that down there. I guess it doesn't matter that much. Definitely getting my worth out of Teeth of Gold. I mean, we'll probably be fine with the amount of damage shield I have on Penumbra here, but it's nice to be on the safe side of things. We do lose our Glutton Maw, but that's okay. You see how annoying it is, though? It's like, even with a 3-floor setup, the amount of corruption we get is just redonkulous. Granted, we reset it here with the Endless, but it's also good just to know that there are technically decent answers most of the time. Stats are getting up there. Alright, we are here. If I can kill him down below, I'll try to. I messed that turn up slightly, but that's okay. Alright, they're dead. Let's just do this then. Huh, I don't even get a hit on Seraph with all of that. It's interesting. It's okay though. I know we'll kill him with Penumbra. There's no way he's gonna outstat me, right? With 22 damage shield. Alright. Did get my corruption up pretty high though. Raw stats, even those ridiculous raw stats, almost can't overcome them alone, right? They still would have there, but it would have been close. Alright, so we'll see what the deck of the original submitter looks like, but if it looks completely different, like very obvious that none of the same cards and artifacts were offered, then there's not much we can say. But I will say this was a fun run. That's about at least something positive I can say. For this one, we'll go bottom like this, for sure. Give him the damage shield. We'll go like this. I'm going to give this here. Alright, we can give this here, but we want to try to first get the thing. Yeah, so do this. We'll actually go like this. That didn't actually change anything. It just gives me an extra ember. Good zone of silence here. So we're bottom decking all three of those cards, but it looks like we finally got them. I'd like to keep this guy alive if I can. Teeth of Gold coming in nice there. Can't actually play this here. Well, I still should, I guess. Alright, so bottom decking those cards definitely sucked, but I think we're through the worst of it here. I could try to press my luck here, but I probably shouldn't. Probably should just do that. And then I can do this. I could do this. I think it actually does make sense to some degree. at this point. I'm actually just going to put that there. The fight's going to go on for a little bit here, so I might as well keep my health. Since it's a low health pyre, might as well try to help it out there any way I can. Let's put that one up there. Trying to get this down first, and then I can do this. Oh, that didn't actually kill anything? Yeah, I guess it doesn't. That's fine. That's fine. This guy will be annoying, so for this one we might want to put the Shroud Spike elsewhere. Put that there. Alright, this guy's already dead, so I don't need to play that. Yeah, we'll just do this here. Slight ordering issues there, but whatever, we're fine. That big hit there, we should be killing this turn then, yeah. Even after all of this sap is put through. Alright, GG. Well, definitely a fun run, though I suspect it was nothing like the OP actually had, given that this seems to have come out after the update, so we'll see. Alright, well, we have the same version of Penumbra, definitely different starting artifact offerings. I would have definitely took Gold Knight if it was offered. I believe we were offered Manifold Mirror actually at the start, so we know the artifacts at least are different. I would imagine it's the same starting units at least, because there was 2 drafts and the Allied Construct. Beyond that, we don't know. So, okay, so maybe the units and the cards offered were at least the same. Forever Consumed, Perils. Yeah, these look like the same cards we saw, so at least that is there. The only thing that's different is... This is so weird. It shows Strix and Hallow as the boss that they fought. It's really wonky, I guess. Does it show that for us? No, it shows Kale. I mean, obviously they did not fight Strix and Hallow. but it shows that they fought the Flesh Weaver. This is so weird. Yeah, who knows what happens when the things are there, but at least we can say that we're pretty confident that the cards offered were the same. So at least on that front, and I think the upgrades as well. I mean, I'm seeing like a lot of similar upgrades here. I could maybe at least say this. I see a lot of stealth, and as I mentioned at the start, stealth is not an answer to... I'm going to just guess that they fought Spike's Kale. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. But at the very least, I'm guessing they had to have fought Dominion. So, against Dominion, stealth is not going to help you at all. It's not stopping the corruption. It's making it harder to gorge even, to some degree, if your morsels are coming in not stealthed and your other stuff is stealthed. Granted, there is an endless molten encasement, so like for all the other fights, I'm sure their defense was completely fine, but because they went with stealth instead of damage shield, you notice they did not actually take any of the damage shield, or they did take that one, but they did not invest in it quite like we did, right? And it looks like they did find the entropy event, so at least I can be certain that hopefully the caverns were the same as well. Actually, no, they weren't, because... yeah, I don't think they were the same, because Shroud Spike was taken after Ring 3, and for us, we were offered that thing on Ring 3, so the caverns were different, even though technically they ended up finding the same cavern. It would have been at a later time. I gotta say, though, this is definitely stronger than what we had, so I wish it would have showed up later, because that Shroud Spike would be god tier at that level. But it's fine, you know, to some degree. I think still, even with all of this, I would have invested more in damage shield. I wouldn't have invested in stealth at all. So that's really the main thing I would say. I mean, it just like that, and maybe... if you are going to go stealth, maybe take that endless room that we took that didn't end up really being useful to me, but it would have maybe been useful for this deck, which was lacking in damage shield, right? So that's the main things I would say. Other than that, we don't really know. It doesn't look like they were offered the Richard Garfield event anyway, but, you know, the dupes go on what you want most, and I can't fault them for duping Shroud Spike, but... it only got duped once, so there was 2 other dupes to be used. So I think maybe there was a pathing. Like, I think you generally should path toward dupes when you have really good cards to dupe, which you would have definitely had. So I think maybe, and granted, I don't know, maybe there weren't as many dupes on their map, right? But I know at the bare minimum there would have been 1 other dupe, and they didn't use it on the Shroud Spike. So that would be maybe my main... bit of advice, but again, it's hard to say because we don't know exactly how things looked because of the seed problems. But anyway, thanks for that submission. Regardless, it was a fun one, and as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.